Why, good morning, everyone. Welcome for another morning liberation guided meditation. I am incredibly relaxed, calmed, and most importantly, vitalized. I woke up feeling so energized and just ready to start the day. So, we're going to get right into it. Considering we are post full moon, today is all about really assimilation. We all, whether we practice consciously or not, we all received energies last night from the moon, from the universe, and during this holy week, this transitional time, it's important again to just bring yourself back to those deeper yearnings, those higher aspirations for yourself. So, for these next few seconds, just try to bring yourself to that goal, that purpose, that aspect of change that you are really yearning for, that you really want, whether it be more peace, happiness, love, truth, healing, whatever it may be. Fix your heart to it now. Bring it to the forefront of your mind because we're going to begin to energize and really manifest our desires, our aspirations. And as always, simply find a nice place to sit. As we get our last little wiggles out, we allow ourselves to simply rest. Whether we be laying down or sitting up, we focus on a nice and calming posture. Not too tense, not too relaxed. And as we begin to close our eyes, we bring a slight smile to our face as we fall in love with this simple practice of inner looking. And with each tap of the bell, we simply inhale a nice, comfortable breath. And as we exhale, we simply let the body relax and empty out the lungs of air. Each breath fills us up with more and more gratitude as we get to live another day. As we get to breathe another breath and experience more moments, we simply accept this precious gift as we continue to explore this great mystery we call life. And with our final deep breath together, we're going to take a nice big sigh of relief as we exhale. And allow that smile to stay on your face. To prepare the body to silence the inner, we allow ourselves to find our natural resonancy through that sigh of relief and chant out the divine Om. As your inner self begins to shift more towards the silence, you simply be. And as life flows into you, the body begins to fade into relaxation. Our inner self is but a silent witness. Simplicity, witnessing and experiencing life in the simplicity, simultaneously hearing, touching, smelling, We could define our true position as a state of pure knowing, a silent watching, an inner looking through the heart. But despite such truth, many still feel their true position is within the mind. But life is always trying to show us back home. For it is our throne, our seat of unconditional love, of openness. That is the true home of the human spirit. We know this, for it is our default. When we don't invest our attention into the mind, it simply quiets itself. When we're so taken back by life's beauty or an experience, we're simply left in bewilderment and awe. No sensation, no emotion, no thought, just purely experiencing life. This quiet and calm inner self, we know this is our true position through logic. For when all else goes, it's always the sense of self. It's always the love and peace that remains. Very much so, we must come to recognize ourselves as the sky itself, as that infinite space of emptiness. And at times, clouds may be blocking your vision of the sun. Deep down, you know it's always shining. So too, we allow ourselves to simply rest in that deep knowing that we are already filled with the peace and love and space that we search for. It is because you are this space itself. You need not look outside yourself to experience it. We all know the ground of our true being through the aroma it gives off, the sweet, intoxicating smell of love and peace, the soothing and calming waters of our stillness. And it's in our heart center, our fountain of love, in which we can each sip from these divine waters of our inner truth. Allow each breath to take you deeper and deeper into that womb of warming light. And each breath we take provides the space necessary to let go of any tension through the exhalation and to expand our own inner light with each breath. Allow the body to simply lose itself in this rhythm as you watch silently, as you already are. And ultimately bring your attention back to your purpose, back to the higher aspirations and deeper yearnings of the heart. And simply see yourself completing, manifesting, living out these higher truths you know you're seeking. And know that during this transitional period on our planet, and all the loving energy you received last night and during the sleep, know that life is cheering you on for your success. And allow each breath to foster confidence, trust, and transcend beyond belief, and know that you will achieve what you set out for yourself. But what often holds us back is a simple belief, a thought entertained. So confirm your true position as the seer, and come to recognize that all internal and external phenomena are the seen. Live with such distance, such space, such lack of intimacy and attachment, and watch your life unfold. You're a being of love, of light, a healer of earth, and as this specialty of all earthlings, in order to heal the world, we must first heal ourselves. And the only way to move forward is to let go of the past. And we do so through our own learning of it, our own understanding, and the assimilation of past lessons. Like a computer, we cannot grow and move forward in life if we do not update the old systems. So what is it that holds you back the most from actualizing your goals? What is it that keeps plaguing you? And it is those signs of resistance that direct us towards those paths of healing and liberation. As all tension shows as a point of contact, a point of attachment from ourselves as truth to the assumed, to the believed. personhood. So allow these lesser natures to fade so your truth, your inner pure self may shine forth and leave no doubt. Allow each breath to fill the body up with love. If you do not feel the warmth and light, allow yourself to fix the mind to the heart and bring forth memories of loved ones. Bring back whatever image is necessary until you feel that heart smile as your chest shines forth with light and warmth and love. So whether it be picturing a parent, a child, a lover, a partner, or simply allowing your inner love to shine, take in these next few breaths consciously from this heart space. And know that this inner light of love is the true guiding light in our lives. Know that this is your true home. And recognize that this love is but a taste of the true potential of what love is. But when we direct this love inwards, it unfolds and reveals to us the pureness in which we all yearn for, the satisfaction, the completeness, and the happiness. We come to discover what we are through the removal of what we're not. And in our stillness, in this simple act of inner looking, all else simply drops and fades away as we're left with the pure, the eternal, and the infinite. Know that this is your home. Know that this is the ground of being that unites us all. And it's in that space of heart in which we instantly are tied to the universe, to others. And although we're always going to have that sense of me and self, under the light of truth we see how that me transforms and how our current understanding of it is slightly off. we tap into that inner love and light that is always shining forth. Each breath becomes your lighthouse back to its source. And in any time of stress, tension, fear, doubt, unknowing, this light of love will anchor you and root you to weather any and all storms. It shall be the fuel that pushes you through, and it shall be the sun that wakes you up from the darkness. And with our next 3 breaths, we simply allow ourselves to breathe, fill our lungs up with air as we briefly hold them filled with air before letting go to a calming exhale. And again, allowing the breath to simply remain empty of air for a brief moment before inhaling again. And as we exhale, we consciously breathe out the negativity and tensions, and inhale consciously the loving and vitalizing energies around us. And whenever you are ready, you may open the eyes or simply keep them closed. And that concludes our morning liberation meditation. And ultimately, you may notice these next few days, things might get a little wild. You might notice yourself being more prone to those old habits, those old paths of least resistance. And now is the day to again just keep your mind and your heart fixed on those higher aspirations for yourself and allow that to guide you and set the tone for the rest of the day. And ultimately, don't worry about what other people are doing right now. The more you understand that everyone is going through this kind of wild transformative process, the more you can start to use that as a buffer and as a little bit of a filter to deal with chaos and honestly other people's lesser expressions. Because as we get this energy from the universe, as we've discussed these previous days, if you're not consciously directing that energy into places you want to work on, heal, and grow from, they're gonna flood to the paths of least resistance. And because of that, you must understand most people don't practice this stuff. They're not aware of the universal energies. They don't care about that stuff. They see it as woo-woo, but that doesn't mean they're not affected by it. So if you find people in your life are being extra crazy, extra wild, this is your chance to not only prove and validate to yourself every ounce of spiritual work you're doing by responding differently to life situations, but it'll provide you this beautiful chance to simply observe and self-reflect and just experiencing life under that understanding of like, wow, this time of year, this kind of transitional state and period of earth is causing people to be really intense or loving or blah, whatever you observe. And if you allow yourself to kind of be open to this and just kind of look at things like a researcher, like, you're out in the field in biology, just trying to take notes on everything you see, you allow yourself to create that distance and that space from the intimate reaction and attachment, the path of least resistance, that takes our attention and kind of runs off with it. And as we build that space, we root ourselves and solidify ourselves more of that seer. So as we continue to live life, the distinction between seer and seen becomes more automatic. And again, it's during this time, it's the perfect opportunity. And honestly, it's gonna be testing you to put your money where your mouth is, so to speak. And see that as a beautiful opportunity to grow. See it with that excitement that anyone has with competition that likes it. See it as that chance to prove to yourself that you got this. See it as your chance to prove to yourself that, yeah, this spirituality, this meditation, this practice is working and it is doing stuff for me. And most importantly, just enjoy your day. It's beautiful out here in the Northwest. And realistically, every moment's a beautiful moment if we really just breathe and tap back into that source of love. So I wish you a blessed day. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. And if you're feeling like that energy's getting low, you're feeling like you're getting a little anxious or something just rubbed you the wrong way in the day and you can't let it loose, join me tonight at 8 p.m. as we again continue our healing of self, others, life, and just continue to unfold this great mystery that we call life. So I love you so much. Have a great day. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed and share. Spread your love and light to the world. Let other people know what you're doing. If you find that your life has improved since you started practicing meditation, let the world know through not only your actions, but by your words. Tell somebody. Point them. You never know. You never know. You just never know, folks. You don't know when that one chance of reaching out can drastically change someone's life. It's happened for me. I'm sure it's happened for you. And that one act of kindness can go a long way. So spread that love and light, because I love you. And that's what we got to do to help everyone else, right? So have a good one. Bye.